Hi and welcome to flexibility flow for our inner thighs. So we're gonna be opening the muscles inside our legs, also called adductor muscles. You're only gonna need your mat and also maybe some small folded blanket for under your knee for the last few stretches. So when you're ready, we're going to get started on our sitting bones. Bring your hands back, just nice and lifted, and your knees are pointing towards the sky, feet nice and wide. We're going to start by moving your hips from internal rotation to external. So nothing too fancy, nice and easy. Warming up the hip joint. And let's do 3 more. So do as slow as you can. Last one. Beautiful. From here, we're gonna take a diamond shape with our legs. Feet together, your knees to the side, and arch the spine as you inhale and fold. Grabbing your toes, relax your head, your neck. Deep breath into your nose. Exhale. Very good. Let's gaze forward and we're gonna swing our legs back for tabletop. From here, we're gonna extend the right leg back. Flex the foot and bend the knee. Bring the knees together. Open to the side. Pause for a second. And again, let's repeat the movement 5 more times. We have 3 more to go. Pause for a second. Here we're working on our active flexibility. And last one. And we're gonna pause here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Take a cat-cow, arch the spine, look up. Exhale around, just to reset. Okay, let's come back. Other side, left leg back. Bend the knee. And bring it back together. Close the knees. Open to the side. Right hip nice and stable. Nothing else is moving but your left leg. And open. Pausing at the end of your movement. Okay, 2 more. And last one. And pause here. 5, lift higher. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly take a arch the spine, look up. Exhale around. Tuck your toes. Let's come into our first downward facing dog. Pedal through your feet, left and right. Shaking your head, yes and no. Neck is relaxed. Let's lift right leg to tree like a dog. Bend the knee. And from here, I want you to make a big circles with that knee. Moving through full range of motion. And change. 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Other foot, left leg up. And bend the knee, big circles. And change. 2, and 1. Come back into your downward facing dog. Walk your feet forward towards your hands, feet hip width apart into your ragdoll. Grabbing opposite elbows, just gently opening your hamstrings. Swaying side to side. When you're ready, we're gonna unroll and rise up. Beautiful. And again, open the chest and hinge down. Folding through your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands down. We're gonna step the right foot back and bring the back knee down for a low lunge. Just pause here. And when you're ready, we're gonna swivel that right foot behind you. So we're coming into this extended side angle shape, but on our knees. Hands can stay on our hips, and we're gonna start rocking forward and back. Forward and back. We're aiming our knee go in the same direction as our toes. 3 more. And 2. On the last one, let's pause here. You can stay where you are, or you can bring the left fingertips down, gently pushing that knee out with your upper arm and extending right biceps by the right ear. And rising up. Beautiful. Let's come back into a half split. Just take one more breath here, maybe arching the spine. Low lunge back bend. Exhale, half split. Just for one breath. Okay, rebend the knee. Step right foot to meet your left. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And let's do other side. Left leg steps back. Low lunge. Okay, to prepare, come here. Then we're gonna pivot the left foot to the side behind you. And we're coming from this position one more time. So making sure always you're not arching your spine here, because this is not gonna feel like anything really. You want to tuck your tailbone under and keep that engagement in your lower belly. Rock forward and back. Okay, completely different sensation. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pause here, stay here, or fingertips down, maybe on a block, and extend. 1 deep breath in, exhale. Inhale to rise up, come back into your low lunge, and take any variation, maybe low lunge back bend, and return into your half split. Let's rebend the knee. Step the left foot to meet your right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Let's raise up all the way to standing for the most fun part. Okay, so from here we're going to take a horse stance. Excellent pose and stretch for our inner thighs. Not only is stretching our inner thighs, but also isometrically contracting, so strengthening as well. We're gonna start from the wide leg position, feet pointing roughly 45 degrees or maybe more forward. See what works for you, but avoid doing this, okay? And from here, we want to keep our spine nice and long, okay? So try not to do this, okay? If you have to, start with that, but eventually you want to keep the spine nice and tall, shoulders stacked over your hips. So hands on your hips, let's start, and sink low. Your knees are driving out to the sides, okay? Engaging your glutes, your outer hip muscles. Don't worry if you really up high here today, hold here. Okay, do what you can. Eventually you want to be parallel to the floor. And again, experiment with your hands. Wherever discomfort carries you, maybe even resting your hands on the thighs, but keep the spine long. Ten more seconds. These ones are really challenging. That's where our body's changing the most. And 5, 4, 3, 2, you've got this. And slowly rise up. Let's reset. And let's do the same. But we're gonna move a little bit more dynamically in and out the pose. Okay, so when you're ready, I'm gonna show this maybe with a side view. Hands on your hips, sink low. And up. Okay, 9 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, keep going, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job, everyone. Shake out your legs. Before we move on to our next one, into side lunges or skandasana. Let's widen your stance, and we're going to bend the left leg. Keep the right leg straight. And again, maybe you're really up high and you're using a stool or something for support, or maybe you're all the way down. Everyone's going to be different. Everyone's starting point is different as well. Okay, hands can stay on the ground, really feeling the stretch in the inner thighs. If you're high on your toes, that's okay. Eventually your heel is going to be down. And shifting back to other side. 30 seconds here. Few more breaths. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back to the middle. And let's take wide leg forward fold from this position. I'm gonna show you again from the side. So your legs are nice and wide, but your feet are pointing forward this time with a straight back, arching the spine, and fold. And now you can place your hands either on the blocks if you can't reach the ground, maybe reaching forward. Perhaps you want to choose variation like this, hands under your, around your ankles, or maybe even reaching back. Okay, so each time you practice, you can choose different ones. That's the beauty of this movement practice. Okay, so let's pause here. Giving the body what it needs. Relaxing your head and your neck, maybe shaking yes and no. And walk your hands back, take a halfway lift. And if you were facing forward, I'm gonna come back towards you. Both knees gonna come down onto the mat for the frog pose. Okay, so here my mat is very sticky and that's preventing my knees to slide. Okay, so I recommend, you obviously can stay where you are, but I recommend to have something more slidey, okay, if that's the word. So I'm gonna grab my blanket. One knee is going to be on a mat and other knee is going to be on a blanket. So let's place them down, checking your alignment, knees in line with your ankles and your hips in line with your knees. Okay, so you're making this line 90-degree lines. And from here we're gonna shift forward and back. Shift forward and back. You can come onto the elbows if that feels better for you. And 5 more. Okay, back to the center in that midline where we started and hold here. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly coming out. You can squeeze your knees together. And let's take a few seconds to reset before we go into the half frog. So half frog is going to be the same, just one leg is going to be to the side. What I'm going to do, I'm gonna roll my mat a little bit more. And my knee goes on the mat and I'm gonna put my straight leg onto the sliding surface. You can use the sliders as well, wherever you've got around the house. Okay, so from here we're gonna do a little bit of cat-cow. So we're gonna arch the spine, look up, exhale around. And again, you can do it on your forearms and round. So choose your variation. And round. 2 more. And round. And from here, you can slide maybe a little bit more. Hold here for 20 more seconds. Deep, relaxed breathing. Especially you want to slow down your exhale. Activate your parasympathetic nervous system. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And I'm gonna slide right leg in. Okay, these are never easy to come out. Okay, and then we'll do the same on other side. Okay, my mat goes to this side. And I'm going to slide. Okay, so don't overdo it. Feel the stretch and pause. Maybe after 20 seconds you feel you can go deeper and do so. But we're gonna start with a cat-cow. Okay, so inhale, arch. Exhale, tuck the tailbone and round. And 4 more. It's nice to bring some movement into these long holds like this. And set yourself for the 20 seconds or so, holding the half frog. If you're working on your middle splits, that's a great preparation. Or maybe a straddle. Okay, 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, slide both knees together. And well done if you survived that. We're gonna open our mats, and for our last inner thigh stretch, we're gonna come to the wall. If you don't have the wall, please take a supine butterfly, just like so. Okay, and you can finish the class staying for a few breaths. Otherwise, you can come to the wall, situate your butt close to the wall, legs towards the sky, and then open the legs to the side. Okay, so feel the stretch in the inner thighs. And your hands can stay on the belly, by your sides, or maybe overhead. Let's stay here for a minute or so. You can close down your eyes. It's nice passive stretch to finish any routine really, or to do it before bedtime. Especially that your legs are raised above your heart. And you have other benefits as well, okay? Just making your legs lighter after a long day. You're welcome to stay here as long as you like. Or let's close our legs together. You can use your hands. Bring the knees in towards the chest. And let's take a extra, like a bonus stretch for our hips. Okay, left foot stays onto the mat. You can adjust yourself if you need to. And take your right ankle over your left knee. Couple more breaths in your figure 4. So this one is nice to do because when you're in a straddle position, your legs out to the side, you're really activating your external rotators. Here we're doing opposite. We're stretching them out. And let's switch. Let's take 15 more seconds here. You can gently push the knee out. Okay, never forcefully though, just nice and gently. And release it down. Let's come back on our mats. Thank you so much for joining this class with me, and enjoy the rest of the day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.